Hey guys, we might be kicking it old school tonight. I did a whole video of like my makeup and just like I have my matching pajamas on. When does anybody put on matching fucking pajamas? Nobody ever does that. But I did, because it's sleepover. It's sleepover, freezing cold week with Abby. I'm cranking out Ozark. I'm on episode like 3. Can we just talk about Wendy really quick? Because Wendy is the cold-blooded one. Wendy is the one that will fuck your day up. And I really like her character. I do a lot. But yeah, I did this whole video on like how I do my makeup and how people are full of shit and try to get you to spend more money on things that you really don't need to spend money on and all this stuff. But yeah, that me and Mom are about to record about Boba Fett. She loves Boba Fett a lot. I think she has a crush on Boba Fett, the actor. I think that's what's happening. But she's adorable. She's adorable. But like she really loves that this older dude is like kicking ass and taking names, and I'm like, okay. And she loves westerns, and this is obviously a western. That last episode of Boba Fett with I'm sure some Star Wars people will come in here and tell me I'm stupid. I keep just wanting to call him the Man in Black because he's like the Dark Tower man. That guy that came into town with the creepy eyes. I kind of thought they should have kept that a little more practical. It looked good and it looked creepy, but I don't know. There was something about it that it took away the creepiness when we were like, oh, what is going on here, Bugman? But I'm sure he has a name. I'm sure people will know what it is. So tell me what it is down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Let's talk about the Hutts, man. Let's talk about the Hutts. We have one more Boba Fett episode coming up, and I'm super stoked for it. Like how we're going old school today. We're going old school. We're back in the family room. Remember the WandaVision days? Those are the best days. Back to Boba Fett. Mom is super stoked to talk about it. Like, she just went to walk the dog and yada, yada, yada. I'm off for the next week. Next week. It's great. Yeah, I really hope that this video turns out for you guys. I don't know if it will. And now, so I just was like, well, let's throw something together on the tablet skis. Let's throw something together real quick. Winton! You want to eat string cheese? Let me go get some string cheese for my dog. Don't tell my mom. Okay, my TV just pissed me off all hard. But anyway. Sorry, I'm eating my quesadilla. Just start putting random words in my title, like, this is a mukbang. It's just me eating one piece of bread. Winston, you're being dramatic. Come on. You want some cheese? Here. It's for you. Come on, dude. Farther back. Do you want to know what else me and Mom love besides Boba Fett? The Olympics. Is anybody else super stoked for the Olympics? We love the fucking Olympics. And I get people are all up in arms about this, but I'm like, I don't know. I was an athlete growing up. I definitely was no Olympian, but I know what that entails. Like, my sister... You coming up here now? You don't want to talk anymore? Anyway, I just know what it takes to be, like, a hard... my sister was offered full rides, so it's like, I know what it takes to be at that caliber of athlete. I was not at that caliber of athlete, but I know what it entails. So it's like, I can respect it, and I can respect anybody who's like, I worked my ass off for this, so I'm going to do it. And so I'm glad people are doing it. I really am. And it's like, shit is just crazy right now. And I love the Olympics. I really do. But yeah, we have curling. We have bobsled shit. We have, I know that there's different levels to that. We have ice skating. These are the jams. I love the Winter Olympics. I don't know, are other people not as pumped about the Winter Olympics? Are you not from... Do you enjoy the Olympics if you are from somewhere that... The Winter Olympics, if you are from somewhere where you are not used to winter sports? There's one thing Mom loves more than anything, and that is Westerns. Like, I grew up on The Searchers and True Grit and Who Shot Liberty Valance and like those are the jams, man. And honestly, Mom and I talked about this when we first started the channel with Logan, the X-Men Wolverine movie. That is literally Shane, the Western. Shane, come back, Shane. And they literally show that movie in Logan, especially in America. We love Westerns. And honestly, I think it's very interesting when it comes to Westerns because these stories were true. You know what I mean? Like Wyatt Earp, like Billy the Kid, like these are people that like existed. You know what I mean? Who is Dead Man's Hand? Wild Bill Hickok, he had the Dead Man's Hand. It's like Deadwood, like, and that's what I mean. Like, Westerns are so close to, like, and I mean, I know a lot of it is exaggerated and stuff like that, but it's like, no, cowboys are like a real thing, and that shit was really happening, and the West was crazy, and that shit was wild. And so it's like, it's just a huge part of like American folklore. Like the Western archetype holds a special place in American cinema and American TV. And even if people don't really think of themselves as loving Westerns, it's like, you like Star Wars? You like I said, you like Logan? You like these stories? Yeah, because they're Westerns. When you strip them down, The Mandalorian, extremely a Western. And I think they even reference, it's called The Gunslinger in one of the episodes. And so for Boba Fett to take the Book of Boba Fett, the show, I don't mean the character, I'm sorry if I am confusing anybody, but for them to take, like, the best parts about The Mandalorian and turn it into this Western, but with Boba Fett, and then to throw in, and this is what I've been waiting for. As soon as we got The Mandalorian, I love Jabba the Hutt. I cannot tell you guys why I love Jabba the Hutt. I have if you've been over here on the channel, thank you. We're almost to 400 subscribers, and I really appreciate that. You know that I have an affinity for crafty characters. I really do. And I can't even tell you why I love Jabba the Hutt. I can't tell you that is even why I liked him. I'm talking about, my mom was a Trekkie. She is a Trekkie. My mom is a Trekkie. She liked Star Wars because we watched Star Wars, but I didn't watch Star Wars with her. I watched Star Wars with my uncle, her younger brother. He's the one who took me to Phantom Menace. He's the one who took me to the movies to see all that stuff, not her. And so it's like when I got older, she watched them with me, and she likes them, and fine. She almost got us beat up at The Rise of Skywalker. She said that Rey was a jerk of a kid because, and it made sense. Her argument made sense, but we'll bring that up at the end of the video. I don't want no smoke with the Star Wars community. But I don't know why. I don't know why I love this slug man. He's gross. He's mean to people. He's mean to ladies. He's got slimy looking eyes. He's got slimy looking mouth. He's slimy. He's slimy and he's gross and he's a slug man. So I don't know why. I don't know why I liked him. Like, even when I'm talking a child, I was like, I like this slug man. And then I was like, I like Yoda. Yoda and Jabba the Hutt were my two big ones that I liked as a kid. And then I just realized maybe I just like puppets a lot. I don't know. But Jabba, as I got older, and I still had this weird love for Jabba the Hutt. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why. But I just appreciated him. And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, oh, you can't fight. You're not a Boba Fett. You're not a Mandalorian. You're not a Darth Vader. You're not an Obi-Wan. You know what I mean? Like, he's a big, giant, overweight slug man who's like gluttony personified. So it's just like, how did this guy get into power? How did this guy get into power? So then I thought that was interesting, because then I was old enough to realize, like, oh, I like these characters and that character, and we've talked about Tywin on the channel. I love Tywin. Also, if you're in that red pill bullshit community of, like, putting ladies down and attacking them, and don't listen to those people. Don't listen to love gurus. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Go ask a lady what she likes and be nice to her. And you wanna know what? You'll eventually get a nice person, whoever they are, to like you. But stop using Tywin Lannister, you fucks. You have no fucking right to use Tywin Lannister. This shit made me sick. I went down a rabbit hole the other night of that shit, but that's a whole other thing. But so many people were using Tywin quotes, and I was like, Tywin doesn't disrespect women and fucking think they're stupid. Tywin does not underestimate women whatsoever. He also fucking overthrew an empire because somebody was mean to his wife, or he thought they were. I'm just saying, doesn't sound like these fucking red pill assholes who shit talk ladies and attack them. Like, I'm sorry, you are not Tywin Lannisters, you're bitches. Anyway, back to Jabba the Hutt. I just appreciate him. I appreciate him, and I don't know why. This is Mom's coffee cup right here. Yeah, we got John Wayne. We have a John Wayne calendar up. Mom loves Westerns, and I love Westerns. I do. I know that they can be problematic, for sure. That is very sad and fucked up. But you can't negate the fact that they were a backbone of American cinema, and you can't negate the fact that we love that shit. We do. We love the cowboy coming into town, the gunslinger coming into town, telling people what's what. Also, Yellowstone is a jam. If you guys aren't caught up on Yellowstone, watch that shit, because that's like a modern-day Western, and it's very good. Mom loves Yellowstone. And I love Yellowstone. It's very good. But anyway, Jabba the Hutt. The second The Mandalorian came out, I was like, oh shit, we're finally gonna get... We could get Jabba the Hutt shit. We could get a mob story, because it was just... Once it came out, I was like, oh, this is just a Western. So I was like, why can't we just have a mob story with Jabba the Hutt? And then they had Boba Fett kill Bib Fortuna. And I was like, we're gonna get the Hutt. We're gonna get the Hutt story, mob story that we always wanted. And like I said in my short, I want to know, did they re-edit that episode? I swear on everything. I swear on everything. They said blood is bad for business. And me and Mom were like, oh shit, Don Corleone, Hut style. And then they were like, we rewatched the episode and they said war is bad for business. And I was like, I really don't think that is what you said. Because I literally recorded that short while we were watching the episode. And I got a pretty good memory. So because I promised to tell you guys about Mom's hot take at The Rise of Skywalker, I'll tell you. Because I almost forgot. But, so we're in the theater. It was opening weekend. It's pretty packed. You know, Star Wars people ready to throw down. And we get to the scene where Rey says, my last name's Skywalker. And I know people have argued whether it's because of Kylo Ren or whatever. But I'm like, no, Mom made a valid point. Hello, my sweet boy. My sweet, sweet pitbull boy that I love. But, so, yeah. Mom says, she said my last name's Skywalker or whatever, and she goes, my mom turns to me and goes, what a jerky kid. I'm like, Mom, please, please. And she just goes, no, your parents died for you. They died for you, and you're just going to throw their name away. And I was like, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Hello, my sweet boy. What do you need? What do you need, bud? So tell me what you think about Boba Fett. Tell me what you like. Mom and I are about to recap it, but I just wanted to put this out there. The Olympics, we love it. Stop, if you're in this red pill community, you don't even have the right to have Tywin's name come out your mouth. First and foremost, stop comparing yourself to fucking Tywin Lannister. Take a goddamn seat. Learn how to talk to ladies better. And stop scamming your audience. I don't like that. I hope to get another video out to you guys tonight if it worked, because I'm going to be really upset if it didn't. Because I did this whole, like, Cheshire Cat look. I really like it. It's really cute. 4, Westerns are awesome. 5, Yellowstone is good. Did we already say we're excited for the Olympics? Yeah, remember that to subscribe and comment and tell me what you think about Boba Fett down in the comments. Tell me what you think about my Hutt love. I don't know. I have not met one other person who loves Jabba the Hutt as much as me. It's very strange. I'm fully aware. Every other character, I can normally justify why I love them. Jabba the Hutt, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, guys. I'm sorry. I love him. But yeah, this is the theme of this week, is just cozy, snow day time, hanging out, chilling, snowed in, eating soup, and relaxing. Talk about Shannon being the best, because this is the greatest thing I've ever received. I wear it all the time. People at work compliment me on it all the time. They're like, oh my god, Minnie. And I'm like, yeah. Make sure to subscribe. That is such I'm so, like, honored that people even subscribe at all. I'm having a great time doing this. I really am. I feel like I was losing weight from being stressed out or something. Like, I felt like Skeletor for a minute, and now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, guys. Like, that's not like a, man, woe is me. It's just like a fact. Like, I don't know. I was really down. Like, work was really fucking with me. But, like, just the fact that you guys even listen to me rant about shit, it really makes me happy, and I'm honored. For real. Like, I'm honored that anybody would even subscribe or comment or whatever it is. Like, I really do. See, I'm not joking when I say this. Like, it's given me, like, a new purpose in life, and it gives me true joy. And it had been a long time since I felt that way about something I was doing, and I forgot how good it feels to do something you truly enjoy. So whatever it is, go out and do it. And whatever it is, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, Legos, fucking, I don't know what, like, whatever makes you happy, whatever brings you true joy, as long as it's not hurting other people, do it. I set very high expectations for myself, and I beat myself up a lot, and that's, like, on top of shit I deal with, and I know everybody deals with shit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, is my brain chemically correct? Hell fucking no. But this helps. It does. This helps a lot. And just knowing, like, other people like the shit I do, or like I said with the Twitch thing, like, I didn't think anybody would want to listen to me play Final Fantasy X, and then it's not that many people, but for 2 people to keep coming back and chatting with me while I play and saying, like, oh, I remember this game, I love it, like, that makes me so happy. And when I was playing 15 today and people were like, oh man, and saying, like, funny shit to me, it really made my day. So I just wanted to thank everybody for real. We're gonna talk about Boba Fett in detail, and I'm super pumped about Hutts, and I'm a weirdo, and don't use Tywin's name in vain, you gross assholes, and be nice to people. And and the Olympics. I'm super pumped for the Olympics. I'm Abby with Motor City Nerds. You can find all my social media down in the description, and thanks for listening to me rant in my TV room with my dog.